Alright, we are back with playthrough of Into the Gloom. I took a quick break and I went ahead and looked online to see what I was missing since I've been stuck here for a while. And it turns out that despite the fact that there are a ton of these lockers in the game and none of them are operable, the small key that I found actually opens this one. And that's as close as I looked. I didn't even see what was in here. Some kind of hook. Alright. Well, let's assume that the hook is for the rope in the church, since I still don't think that's going to do us much good in terms of lighting up the wishing well. I haven't found anything else to interact with. Nope. How is that supposed to work? It says, okay. Oh, I bet if you put the hook on the rope, maybe, and put it in the well, you don't have to look down there? Could be. Yep. Alright, we made a grappling hook. Now we can go fishing in the old well. You can learn how to pole. I can't back that up. Aha! I found some kind of mannequin? Sure, wooden mannequin. I mean, yeah, that's, of course. That's what you want. Alright, now we can probably take the TV's advice and burn this wooden person in the church. I still don't know why we would want to do that. But it seems to be the direction fate is taking us. So let's give it a go. Oh, alright. There you go, buddy. And now what? Burn it? I don't know, man. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn the mother down. The mannequin is burning, and that's all? Alright, well, I'm glad we had this time together. Oh, as in, like, the rope's not burning and the church isn't burning. Oh my god, well. I don't know if this is a glitch or not. Oh, okay. There just wasn't a floor there. This can't be real. Where am I supposed to be? Candle to candle. He wouldn't set fire to the rope because he's like, why would you burn a rope? But, you know, I found a mannequin in the well, so I thought, what the heck? Let's hang it and burn it. I had no problem doing that. Needed no justification. Just following the trail of candles here. I'm not sure what else to do. Here's a lot of candles, and now there's nowhere to go. So, I don't know. Do we just chill here? Like, oh, what? No, that's definitely the way I came. Maybe they point. Oh, it's an arrow. See? See? We're just going to keep going straight and hope for the best. Something's up ahead. You have chosen wisely. Oh, good, it's more pipes, but it's all twisted. Whoa, check it out. I like that. This is very, oh god, it's the bad guy. No, I died again. Am I gonna get the same ending as I got like 15 chapters ago when Oogie Boogie caught me? Yep. All right, take two from the top. I have to turn because otherwise I can't get away fast enough. I gotta be keeping an eye out. Oh god, don't do that. Oh, I laugh at myself every time one of those stupid jump scares gets me. I'm being pursued by the darkness in my heart. Or whatever it is. Open, 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 open. Oh my god, get on the stairs, get on the stairs. I don't see him behind me, but I am still just going to keep going. Oh, for goodness sakes. That's going to require a code. Oh god, he's right there. God damn it. I couldn't see him. For just a second, I heard that hissing sound. And I knew he was there. But yeah, I guess he's just going to follow exactly along my path. So I just have to keep taking a different route than him and not make sure I'm not doubling back. The hardest part, honestly, is getting away from him here right at the beginning. Because he starts out so close to you and he's a lot faster than you are, to be honest. I mean, when you're backing up, obviously. When you're going forward, you can get away from him. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to do the best I can. Bake. Bake or you get baked. Okay, thank you. Locked. I need a key. So now I need a key and a code. Oh god. Oh, man, that's just not fair. I had no warning about that. I haven't even been that direction yet. Yeah, if you don't know he's there, that's a cheap kill right off the bat, because he can't... If you move forward there, instead of immediately moving back, he's got you. He starts out super close. I guess we'll go along the same path we went last time. I don't really see any turnoffs in this first series of chambers. And then once I get to that bridge, it's just a closed-off room except for the way across there. Seems like there are a couple of turns on these catwalks. I drew my little toe on the catwalk. And I can see it's over there. I don't ever know if that's one of those jump scare ghosts or whether that's him having gotten ahead of me again. That's locked and needs a key. Okay, so this is just back to this area. I really need... Okay, so there's this sort of circular area I can run around here. I don't have anything in my inventory. Oh, he's gonna get me. Yeah. I don't understand where I'm supposed to be going. It seems like a closed loop, and I can't find any evidence of a code or anything to pick up. I guess I need to look for other alternate branching pathways. Maybe I need to outfox him and then come back here to this way. That would make sense. And honestly, it may be the only place I haven't already been, you know? If I can lure him over to the other side and then circle back using one of those lower pathways. Because there's nothing else here. hear him. Let's hope he's behind me. I have no way of knowing. There's no alternate path that leads back this way, so if he's not in front of me already, then I'm clear to at least where he popped out of. But that could be a dead end. I don't know. It could be a key laying on the ground somewhere. It could be some blood on the wall somewhere, or a note that I just didn't see. That has a code on it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. He's got to be right behind me, and I have no way to go any other direction. Yeah, he's not going back to where he popped out of. I guess I gotta just keep looking around. Try hugging the left wall this time. Save yourself. I don't suppose you got a little code action going on that. Save yourself. I mean, that's not advice. Oh, wake up. Yeah, that's not a code, man. I can't put that into a door panel. The arrow is the only clue I've gotten. Oh my gosh, there's the key. Alright, I got a key to the pipe room. Pipe? Three. It just says 3. Maybe that's not an arrow, maybe it was a number. Be a 7. We're still short one number. 3, 7. I don't know the order either. It's a 3-digit code. Maybe it's down here somewhere. 3, 7. Is that rope a 0 maybe? Maybe there's another number in the pipe room. I didn't get a lot of time to look. 3. We gotta wait till he follows me. Damn, it just opens that door right up. Well, that's progress. We found a 3, and I recognize that arrow was actually a 7. But we're still short a number. I guess that only leaves us with a certain number of possibilities. We could just plug the 3 and the 7 into different places, but that's a frustrating way to go about this. Even once we have the digits, we won't know what order they're in. Could be 3, 7 something, something 3, 7, something 7, 3. No way of knowing. You caught me from behind. Yeah, I have to run more. I guess you do get a little bit more ahead of him. Wow, this is really annoying to have to go through all this every time it catches you too. I don't, I guess this is how you make a game like this more difficult at the end, but just not very interesting to me. You know, if the only way you can make your game more challenging is to make me do the same thing over and over again, I could be playing a roguelike, you know, or Fortnite, or PUBG. Sorry. Them's fighting words, I know. People love those games. But no one's gonna call PUBG a puzzle game, you know. So it's not really the same animal. Maybe 7, is that 7-4 maybe? Ah, there's the other number, it's a 2. Oh, 2, and then it has 3 dashes, so it's 372. That's the code. That was a close one. Man, he is right behind me now. Just a second to plug this in. Is so hard to control. Yeah, I can't. It's so hard to get it. Like I can't get the mouse to stay still. It jerks around and moves poorly. That's I would say, other than that one time that I got caught in the scenery and had to restart the area, my one big complaint about this is definitely that the mouse cursor has no sensitivity and it's completely freaking borked. Next time I die, we'll go into the settings and see. The other thing is you don't have access to 90% of the options, 99% of the options from the pause screen. You have to go to the main menu to use them. But, you know, the game costs like $2, so... On one hand, you get a $2 game, you can't complain very much. On the other hand, it just took me like a solid 30 seconds to try and fail to push the number 3. It's not great. Woohoo! I'm not dead yet. Alright. Man, if that had been the guy and I had to like turn around and lose him again and it killed me right there, I'd have been like, bro. Kill yourself. No, you kill yourself. I'm not doing it. Although maybe that's what you have to do. It's worth noting that the bad guy does keep you in a cage after he catches you. He keeps you from dying, so I'm sure death is no way out. Oh, this is the room where he takes you. This is the crime. I'm just running forward now. I don't know if I'm at a wall or what. I am, too. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Am I backtracking now? Oh, fucking hell. What is the point? I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the point is. I can't see anything. It's pitch black in that room. Scary, is it clever? $2. Uh-oh. Oh, I died somehow. This one's gonna take a few tries. I don't know what, it's just guess and check, you know. I mean, I guess at this point it's my fault for not being able to push. Oh, I forgot to check the options again. The mouse sensitivity is nice when you need to whip around and face the other direction, but it's just, it's jerky too, like, it's not good. I know I'm right at the end of this. This is the furthest away point, so I want to make sure he's closing in on me here before I go. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Even if he's close, it doesn't show him to you until he's right up on you. At least the code doesn't change every time. That would suck more. Alright, we'll hug the left side this time and look for opportunities to break off. There really aren't any. To the murder room up here in a minute. I thought maybe I missed an item in here or something. You can hear the crying. You can see the guys going by. And that's it. I mean, like, you're dead. It's just a dead end. I mean, I guess maybe there's a way to go in the dark, like through the walls, where you can't see anything. Yeah, he's right behind me. Are there any more items, do I? There were some candles. Now, before he did say he wouldn't come by the candles. He's right behind me. It's tense. I'm giving up a huge lead here to test this candle thing. Nope, candles didn't stop him. That's BS. There must be another exit from that dark room. Let's see if I can jack the gamma up or anything. Turn the resolution up. There's camera speed. Let's slow that down to about 50%. Oh yeah, that's a lot less crazy. It was a little tougher to turn around instantly, but... So we get him in the big room. We'll lose him. And I really don't know what to do after that. I didn't see any kind of gamma correction or anything. Let's boogie. Alright. This is it. He's trying to take revenge. The coma wants revenge against me? Okay, here we come to the dark room again. This time I'm going to hug the wall to the right. There's no way out of here. I don't know, folks. We're right at the end of the game here, and I've been streaming for a long time. I made it to that last room, and there's no way out. You know what? I'll try it one more time. I don't know what'll change. Maybe something changes after you've been in there if you run back out again. Something. But I feel like I've solved every puzzle. I've been to every room. I'm sure there's some little thing that I'm missing here at the end, but I'm not going to bang my head against the wall to figure it out. We've had a look at this, and I feel like after this run, we can talk about the game a little bit, and then we'll just call it, because I'm not going to... There's only so much to be gained from repeating the same level over and over again. They really want me to kill myself, but I'm not seeing the opportunity to do that. I'm sure that's one of the endings, some kind of suicide ending. But it seems like it would be appropriate for that to be one of the endings, but the only ending I seem to be able to get is run into the darkness and the thing catches you. Oh, no, you can go right there and kill yourself. Alright, let's do that. Go all that way just to hang yourself. Let's find out. Maybe that's the way. Need a run button. Or to just be straight up a little bit faster than this thing than I am. A little faster or a little more fast. Speedier. It always knows where you are. It's a part of your mind. All right, we're running. Running to the suicide room. I mean, everybody in the game has taken this out. I feel like there's probably a better solution, but I'll be darned if I know what it is. I mean, there's that dark room full of cages. Mission failed. What just happened? I could not return. Oh, it wouldn't let me die. Oh, but now there's an open door here. You had to try to kill yourself. Well, let's hope he's not straight behind me because I'm gonna die. More operating theaters. Oh my god, it is a torture chamber. This got kind of nuts. I thought we were basically done. Okay, just confirming this is the only way we can go. I'm like still in chase mode, but I don't think it's actually chasing me anymore. I need to get a bot or something that's showing me when people are joining and leaving chat, because I feel like I never know if anyone's there. Alright, back to the surface world. Creepy forest number 2. Set off in this direction, sort of between the hills. Can't return to the real world. Park. There must be another way to return. And I'll find it. This can't be the end. Ah, a note. Visit the doctor. Hello, traveler. If you're looking for a way to return to the normal world, in case you're already aware that this is another dimension, and you already tried suicide but failed, come and see me. I'm in the town at the other side of the lake. If no boats are available, just cross the mountain at the end of the park. You'll find me in the house with a flag on the roof, Dr. Warren. Oh, maybe we're not even close to the end of this. I might have to do a part 2. I must be special. All those other people just seem to have no problem taking their own lives. The Dallas Brothers. Day 1. Finally, we managed to escape that horrendous place. That Blackie was torturing us. If you're reading this, if you see that thing, better run or hide somewhere. He's capturing people and torturing them. We found a handgun, but it was useless. He's immortal or must be impossible to kill. This thing is just not human. Thanks to that weird man who freed us, he seemed to know a lot of things about this place. If you need to talk to him, just head right to the town near here. Just go beyond this mountain through the forest. Day 2, we talked with the weird man. He told us this was real, but here was not the real world. told that we were stranded here in the Gloom. I can't believe this, so I have to wake up from this by killing myself? Damn, as if that's an easy thing to do. What if he's just insane, or if this is just a bad joke of a mentally deranged mind? There must be another way. That doesn't make sense at all. Day 6. Nothing new's going on. We're still alive. That thing have not found us yet, but he is close. I can sense him. I can hear him making that annoying noise. Is he saying something? There's not much time left. He will find us eventually. At this point, we're about to try what that man told us. He was right. This is not the real world. We don't get hungry, don't get thirsty. I can't even remember how we ended up here. We will end this suffering at once. God knows what will happen to us. Dallas Brothers. I don't know if that was the Dallas Brothers, because he kept saying we, or if his name was Dallas Brothers. Oh, yeah, no. Looks like they took the old circular exit ramp. Alright. Through the forest, through the mountain. Oh. Will it fend? Oh, here we go. Here's a path. Oh, there's a big old campsite. Well, they don't know that I love the group activity at this camp. Suicidal camp. Dear survivor, welcome to our little camp. As you might notice, we're all dead. Well, alive actually, if our theories are correct. After reading our explanations, you may want to consider joining us. Our theory is based on the information we gathered from a man called Warren, who lives in the town next to here. And well, after long discussions, it seemed to make enough sense to try what he was suggesting. So what's this all about? Suicide, yes. Somehow we traveled to nowhere after dying, and then into the gloom. Dying in the gloom should return us to nowhere, and then to the real world. At least, we believe that's what's going to happen. So, we're verifying the theory. Otherwise, waiting too long in this place will make us vanish. Warren explained that there's a natural disintegration process in this place. Oh, great. So we will lose our minds eventually, and then our bodies will start fading till we become ghosts, those black things that are visible if you get close enough, as he told us. Does it worth the risk? It's up to you to decide. Good luck. Do I really have the option to... No. Because I've already tried that. It was an alternative to having Oogie Boogie string me up. So those black figures that pop out every once in a while, the glowing eyes in the dark, those are other survivors. Here's the town they were talking about, I think. The much-mentioned town. The city of Townsville. In the gloom. Alright, I kind of thought one of these would open and be Dr. Warren's house, but... keep going. Oh, there's more town. Town's got a big old spiky iron gate. Who built this town? Is it just weirdly here? Is this some echo of the real world? I have so many questions! Oh, we found it. Hello, Dr. Warren. Bro, are you in? Alright, down on the toilet. Aha! About the gloom. Alright, maybe this will answer some of the questions I have. This realm is certainly fascinating. The people who end up here seem to be linked with terrible accidents in the real world, giving them a non-definitive death state. I still don't understand why the Gloom Gate is the closest one once you go to nowhere. It may be different depending on the way you abandon your body in the real world. In any case, the Gloom, as I call this place, is a second chance to rebirth once you are dead. Like traveling between planes is possible, in theory you can live forever recycling bodies. However, it It may take some time till I completely understand how the astral travel works. Life in the Gloom is different than in the real world. People don't get older here, they just disintegrate over time, even when time seems to be a non-existent factor. This place seems to consume all creatures after a long time exposure. The darkness seems to keep you alive longer. You start like a normal person, but after some time, your energy turns darker and weaker to the point where you lose your mind and become a wandering ghost, which is a very weak energy form of the Gloom. Nothing can be done at that point. You'll already be condemned to vanish and disappear forever. They have all these computers here in the Gloom. Gloom PC. GloomNet. The Red Plane. I called that realm like that because it's red. The light source is unknown. Normally it would be the sun, but in that place everything is red even during the night and even in underground environments. Maybe the air itself is red and has some kind of unusual chemical composition. I'll have to study that in my next travel there. The atmosphere there is very heavy, and time is not frozen like it is here. The nights seem to be very creepy and hostile. I don't know what threats await me there. I went there just one time to satisfy my curiosity, and I will go again soon, with enough supplies and with my assistant Marcus as my companion. Oh, Marcus, we found that note from him. He killed himself, The weird device. That's probably fine. The dimensional machine. Traveling through different realms is now possible with my new machine. It took me about 7 years to develop the technology for it. I built it using only materials scattered around the Gloom. It uses a basic input system for coordinates and a degree that represents the depth of a stratum. The machine can only teleport you to an internal stratum of the current dimension, creating the link back to my lab through using the relocation device. Having one with you is mandatory while traveling. Otherwise, it would be impossible to return. In the future, I'll develop a technology to travel to other realms in the nowhere. I've not discovered a definitive mechanism to know the coordinates of each stratum. So far, by merely guessing, I found two peculiar places, the Dark Tunnel and the Red Plane. The first one seems to just be an eternal fall into the void, surrounded by weird voices coming from an unknown source. That's fun. The Red Plane is explained in other documents of mine. Yeah, we already read that. In any case, if you are reading this confidential document because I'm not around, this can only mean that I'm traveling right now. You may just wait here till my return. Oh, here's the coordinates. Okay. If we put in 381, 120 degrees, we can go to the tunnel. Although, I don't know why we'd want to go to either one of these. Red Plane is 762, 30 degrees. Okay? P.S. There are two indicators on the machine. The pulse indicator, which tells if a traveler is still alive, and the connection indicator, the small light at the top of the machine, which tells if the relocation device still has a connection with the machine. If my pulse is active but the light is off, that means I'm trapped. If you need my help for something, I'll need you to rescue me first. So, grab a relocation device and travel to the Red Plane. I'll leave clues around the place in case you need to find me, Dr. Warren. Good, good. Well, I don't see that the light is on, unfortunately. Oh, the light is off, but the pulse is still going, so he's alive and trapped. And he's going to the Red Plane, which is 762, 30 degrees. That seems to already be set to 30, right? Or is that 15? No, that's... I'm not good at this. What's a 30 degree? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, 30, 60, 90, 120, right? It's not... Oh, do I have to use the... Oh, you gotta go. You gotta step into it to test it. Alright. Okay, I guess there's nowhere else to go. It's not. That's not 30 degrees. Damn it. If that's 0. Red Plane. We made it. It's awesome. So red. wires. I bet you this is Oogie Boogie's home plane. His Dimensione. There's a ladder going up over there. What's this? A tape. I got tape, I got wires. I'm ready to MacGyver some stuff. But I don't know what. They fear the light. Yeah, they do. Ooh, alright. What is this business? Some water tanks. That looks like a button, but it's not pushable. It's closed off. It's down here. Oh boy. Alright, well. This time we can go sewage style. But there's nothing here. They fear the light. I think that's everywhere. And down here. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. Wait, there's a valve. Oh. Well, at least I got to spin it. I can't leave. I need that device. Oh, crap. Did you drop the device? You did drop the device, didn't you? Where is it? What did you do? Maybe it'd be through these grates or something, but I don't see it. This seems important, but there's nothing to interact with here. Oh, wait, is that a button? I mean, yes, but it doesn't. Oh! Water pump's not working. Generator's already on. For some reason it wasn't giving me my internet. The wire's broken. Alright, I can do something about that. What if I combine tape and wires to make a long wire, and then I use the long wire. Water pump's working. Alright, now I bet that valve will do something. Let's just follow the drain. I was really hoping it would like wash the device out or something. This is clearly what was affected. Oh, are there more valves? Do I need to get more of these suckers spewing? I admit I wasn't looking very closely at all the pipes, but... I don't know. Seems like this is what we were after. That's where I fell down. Can't jump. Being the white man. What's the point? What is... Oh, the locker's locked. Alright, let's look in the water again. Maybe there's something that got washed out in the water. I was looking for the device, which would have been pretty big. But maybe it's a key. Or something small. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the device. I did get it. Okay. Man, I specifically looked for that. I guess it was just kind of hidden in the pixelation of the water. Oh, it's a mall. Another classic horror movie environment. That's another place I've never been, is to an abandoned mall. I mean, I worked at a mall in Michigan that felt pretty abandoned once, but it wasn't technically actually abandoned. Alright, so that opens. Alright. Alright. Can't go up the escalates. What about these bathrooms over here? Anything? There's no one to call in the red dimension. Doo doo doo. Alright. Doo doo doo. Oh, what? I hear a crispy biscuit. Oh, it's death. Well, there went that one. I didn't really see what killed me. Oh, this is a new ending, though. About a week passed since Ethan finally left that sad and obscure hospital. His mother was overjoyed when the doctors gave her the news about his return. Ethan was acting... Oh, he got possessed. Ethan was acting weirder than usual. He barely said a word, and with a different voice tone each time he had to answer anything. He seemed unsure and confused, but the doctors told his mother it could be a temporal personality disorder due to the brain surgery post-effects. It was a normal day. Ethan was dining. His mother was disconcerted about his new personality, but very happy at the same time because the nightmare was finally over and she believed he was going to be the same Ethan as before in the coming days. Unfortunately for her, she would never know the truth, that the old Ethan was never going to return. Because he's no longer among us. Ba-bum! I vanished. So what? Alright, that's 2. 2 down, 3 to go. 5 hot endings to find. Oh, we get the credits again? Yeah, thanks. Just kidding. I don't vanish. How far back is this? Okay, I'm in the mall. I didn't find anything here, did I? I don't have the device anymore. That seems important. I wonder if that's glitched. Well, I can't go back for it. There's another one on the stairs. I don't know what happened there. I was running away from the one I could see. Maybe I have to lure them. Oh god. Creepy reepy. Shit. Okay, yeah, thanks. It's all very terrifying. come over here. You hear a noise. You hear something slam open. But I can't... Jam. Oh, okay. Who put these chains here? So that's a clue. Oh, no, that just happened. That's the door I came through. Okay, so now it's chained up and I can never escape. Wahaha. Shit! I just turned around to look and see where they were. You can't look. You can't look. I guess you got to trigger all three of them. Maybe I didn't get all three of them right away the first time. Because other than leading them out of there, there's nowhere else to go. This door gets chained up. They gotta be right behind me. Shit. Oh, they're right in front of me that time. I don't know. The other time they were right directly behind me. Maybe I have to cut that corner more sharply around the escalators. I'm not even gonna bother going back to look at the chains this time. I'm dead again. For the high crime of trying to see what was going on, the sentence is death. Boy, this is pretty brutal. See, one of them is behind me, and the other two just wait for me by the door. I should go check those phone booths and see if I can close, because it did say something about run away or hide from them. I don't even have time, though, to turn around and lock a phone booth behind me. And if the other two are going to wait by the door, Jesus, I don't know what I can do. Because they are standing right there. This isn't even the kind of phone booth with a door. It's just like a stall. And the rest of this opens. I can't get up the stairs. Maybe I'm supposed to run between them there and keep going up. I stopped for a second to try and get them closer behind me, but it wouldn't work. Let me try ducking between them. See, the time I did that, though, I thought one materialized right on the stairs. Maybe I just have to keep moving. Or maybe I was slower because I didn't know where I was going, or I didn't know where they were going to pop up. Go, go, go! Trying to get up the stairs kills me for sure, because I don't even think they were behind me that time. And I didn't see one in front of me either. I just died. Ugh. Wait, they fear the light. Nope, no they don't. No they do not. At least that time all three of them were behind me. I gotta run further out into the room. That's what I gotta do. Hello, boys. I just didn't trigger them in the start. It's very scary. Super challenging gameplay. The problem with a game like this is you never know if you're doing it wrong or if it just literally requires you to slam your head against the wall 1,000 times, and that's the gameplay mechanic. Okay, they definitely all three popped up. So I guess you turn right at the top of the stairs. I just can't be mad. I just can't be mad. Normally I'd be raging out at a game at this point, but my expectations were so low going into this thing. Nope, it's not a right. Not unless those doors open. I guess I can make a break for them. But even the time it would take me to get a door to open would probably kill me. So I'm going to have to assume that even though it looks like a dead end up there to the left, that it's just not. Maybe it does have something to do with the fact that I'm running through that light. I don't know. This is definitely a dead end. I guess I can try those doors on the right side. It's also possible that it's just like not... that I'm not supposed to go up there at all. That's a dead end. I could just be doing it all wrong. I think I hear them like sizzling in the light. Maybe it's just see that hiss. It's probably just wishful thinking. But there's another crunchity, crispity sound here of another one spawning. So maybe I am actually killing those other things. Oh, I made it! That is it. It's secretly not a dead end. Alright. Every once in a while the door is not locked. Da da da. Shopping mall of horror. Alright, I don't know. We're loose in the red zone town. I don't like the silence. Everything's too quiet. A hot dog stand gives me hope, only to prove as empty as my edgelord heart. Oh, here's a note. Hidden key. I locked up this door with a key before those creatures did. Use this path only if you don't have any other choice. This way leads to the mall parking zone, which is very dark and a dangerous place. Anyway, you can find the key somewhere in this mini park. I hope your patience is enough to succeed. Yay. Patience. Oh, there it is. Nice. Another key. Oh, is it more than one key? Or he just means like in life. Alright, cool. Let's just make sure I don't miss anything else over here. Any love notes from the good doctor? Arr, it's good to know that all dimensions share a Department of Motor Vehicles. It makes sense, and it's also comforting in a way to know that we all have to suffer the same evils. I can't do anything with an ATM. Really? You got money problems, buddy? That's cool. We all been there. That scream was coming from here. That was definitely a human. Oh, now you're the expert on scream types, huh? Eeyore. Jammy. Oop, alright, it's open, it's open. Okay, I feel like moving in circles now. I'm not going back. Okay, that's definitely the way I came in. Boy. Alright. Go up. Okay, we gotta find the gate controls. That makes more sense. More cars. Killer cars. Which are probably in there, but... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's on a timer. Better hurry. Made it. Maybe you have to go through the whole maze. America still needs your help. Oh, it's over. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can make it. Next time. I got possessed. You know, like you do. Oh, is anyone alive? I don't know. All right. Take two. Like, I'm gonna save this guy, right? Like, that's the plan. That's why I'm here. I hear someone screaming. I'm like, I'm gonna rescue them. But what am I gonna do? You know, I'm not the hero with the big psychic powers or something in this situation. Like, I'm just gonna die the same as anybody else if I manage to find him. What? Oh, it's a two-parter. You gotta find the gate controls to the second gate and hit that, then get to the exit. That's why it gives you that much time. Okie doke. Learning experiences. I'll click a button. Maybe I should have done this one as this game is strong, but you know, for the views. Oops. Well, I'm dead again, but let's see if I can at least find the controls. I think it's got to be that way. It's got to be around the outside there and back. I was trying to follow that wire and it looked like it went to that front entrance, so I thought maybe I missed something on the first route that I picked, but it's just a dead end. door open. Got through the maze. There's a note inside the bag. It says I'm Bo. Oh, I made it out. Here we go. This is the note we found in the bag. Recover the relocation device. Check. Measure the air composition in several places during the trip and make a final summary. No. Draw a map of the area and keep track of the coordinates of strategic places. Not doing that. If the camera works here, I don't have a camera, make a recording about interesting topics of this place to keep as backup evidence. Not doing that. Warren needs his old notes to keep on going with the investigation. I must go to his old apartment in the city and bring them back. The apartment number is 25. I remember when we were on an apartment building, and the keypad is 485. That's that keypad door that we saw that I couldn't open. Dang. Unfortunately. I think that's something like you have to do on a subsequent playthrough. Because obviously I can't go back to the apartment now. Maybe there's going to be like a red zone version of it. But I'll bet you when you're playing through the first time, you have the option to open that up if you know the key code, the key code value. I'm not a huge fan of games that require you to play them over and over again. I feel like if you're going to make a game, if you can't make it the experience that I want to have in one playthrough, that, you know, I shouldn't have to play through a whole bunch of content multiple times. But there's definitely exceptions to that rule. What did I do wrong? I don't see anything else to interact with. He's prepared to make a lot of excuses for that door. There's nothing on this to interact with, even though it's clearly... Oh. Thing's gonna come kill me again. Oh, that makes just such a lovely noise, doesn't it? Alright, there's only so many combinations here. This one lights up the middle light. Or that light. This one toggles 1 and 3. Oh, I died again. It's just crappy design, man. Okay, we gotta turn all the lights off. That toggles the first three, I guess. That turns off the second one. Turn the second one off. I have to write down what each of these buttons do. The only thing that turns the second one off is that one. I can never push the first one once I get that turned off. I'm gonna die again. Oh, I got it. Yay! I feel like a thing is going to come up behind me and kill me now, and I don't know how to disarm that alarm thing again if I have to go back. I was just hammering buttons. Oh, well, there's a killer monster in there, so that's not great. Oh, I died anyway. Looks like maybe a note on that door. Death trap. Hello, apologies for locking up this door. The backside of this building provides an almost direct access to my camp, but the inside's too dangerous. I managed to cross it with a torch, but without a strong source of light, it is certainly suicide. There's zero chance to survive there without one. Sorry once again, and please try to find another way to my camp before the night falls. Darkness is our enemy. Okay. And the lock is broken. Locked as promised. Phone booth there. I guess I just gotta keep trying doors and hope I find a place before it kills me. Or even better, a light source. That would be awesome. Stay the hell away from that grate this time. I found the service key. It was in the truck right under the driver's seat. Need to be more careful next time, guys. Can't allow this delay for our service. Oh my god, it kills you while you're reading stuff? And plays this sad music, like, it's such a tragedy that the game sucks. Is that like the song that you wrote when you realized that you couldn't charge more than $2 for this crack? Got the note, done care. Got the water service key. select it, and now I have no idea what door this opens. I did not see anything that said water service. It's not to that door. I think this one said the lock was broken. It's jammed. Going anywhere near that door at the bottom is death because that guy's right on the other side and he's way too fast and there's nowhere to run away from him. Oh, night is falling, so I'm gonna die anyway. That's a dead end. It's gotta be that door. It's gotta be this one over here. Fucking hell. Maybe if I run around the corner. Or it killed me before it registered my attempt to open the door. I really don't know. Water service. Maybe there's a water service door on the other side of the electric gate. I'll look around over here. It seems like that's not going to get me through to his camp. That's really locked. Oh wait, no, jammed. Lock broken. Around the old water truck. And it starts to get dark. That is the water service key. It's not fatal to go through there. That one ain't opening. It's a race against time. Oh, can I squeeze through there? Nope, that was dumb to try. Run. Here I come to save the day. Alright, there's lots of lights in here. Is that good? There's an elevator, which is my only option. This gate is controlled elsewhere. Is it? And now it does not work. How is that possible? Oh, now it's open. Alright, whatever. Oh, this big dark room. I'm sure it's safe and fun to walk in. Do. Where am I going? I don't know. It's a horror game. We just keep going forward. Oh my god, really? I'm gonna die for sure. Okay, well, at least I see what we're doing. There we go. Yes. To the skies. Oh, we made it somewhere. Oh, we met Dr. Suicide. Here we go. Through many horrendous and bizarre moments, Ethan finally reached his destination. Finding Dr. Warren's hideout. Warren introduced himself and with a handshake full of gratitude thanked Ethan for delivering the new device to him. There There was no reason to stay in the Red Plane. Warren assumed his assistant was devoured by the entities and decided to go back to the Gloom at once. After their return, they had a very long talk about their experiences. Warren explained that they spawned in the middle of the night. They are in the middle of a street, and the agents ambushed them. They had to run as fast as they could. They got separated at that moment, and his companion was carrying the device. He never heard anything about Marcus after that. Warren had several years living in the Gloom, continuing with his research about parallel worlds and dimensional travel. In one of his experiments, he found the Red Plane and got trapped by his curiosity. As a reward for rescuing him, Warren accepted to return Ethan to the real world, but the process for his return had a downside. Since his real-world body was taken by another entity, the only way Ethan had to return was by taking possession of an empty body of a random person around the zone where he used to live. Ethan was shocked. He didn't like the idea of living in someone else's body, assuming their identity in the life that person had, not even knowing anything about their past or even their name. However, Ethan knew there was no other choice than that. He accepted with resignation but determination, and the doctor began with the preparations. After setting up everything, Warren told Ethan it was finally the time for his awakening. Warren wished him good luck and a pleasant return. That's the time. That's the time for you. Oh, I'm going to be a bum. Ethan awakened. Now it was time to start over and plan a way to recover his mother and somehow his authentic body. He knew it was not going to be an easy task, but having reached that far and beating all obstacles in the Gloom, that only meant he would succeed again and have the normal and happy life he had before all this tragedy. Rebirth. Alright, so that's 3 of the 5 endings. We know that to get the other ending, you have to go back and play the game again, because you have to go back and open room 254, or open the apartment, room 25, with the code 254, in order to get the notes that are inside. And so I could go back and play that again, but I think rather than doing that, I'm just going to leave it at this, because what this allows you guys to do if you're watching is you can go and get this game for a couple of bucks, and you'll be able to play it yourself, and you get all of the fun of, getting to play it without having to learn all of the beat your head against the wall stuff. You can actually just play the game and enjoy it. I'm sure there are still a few more puzzles to solve beyond that point, and there's still 2 more endings, so there's probably more stuff to figure out. All in all, I think the game is good. Definitely, you're going to want to lower the mouse sensitivity. I lowered it to 50%. You may not need to lower it that much, but it's not good the way it starts out. Avoid going to the end of the dock and gazing at the suspension bridge, because you'll get stuck. And other than that, just have fun. I think the game, for the few bucks it costs, is probably worth it. I had fun with it, and I hope that you've had fun watching me. Thanks very much, and I will see you next time.